the pieces that I lost in the lobby. I put you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel, it's so hard to copy. Let's find common ground, meet me in the lost and found, yeah. Dark days turning into dark nights. I hit the strip and spend it all, I'm having hard times. I reminiscing at me looking through the archives. I seen a picture of you looking like a star shines. And you're bright, 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 like the lights on a fight night, night. Love hit me like a mic, you know I'ma get it right, right, right. So stay with me, run away with me. Need like a dope fiend, need dope. Need like a coke fiend, need coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope, I really hope the song bringing me close. I wanna see it all brighter, I should learn to let it go. I know I've never been a fighter, let me know how I can grow. And if I seem to get closer, it's all getting.
Yo, Chad, what is up, baby? I hope you guys are doing well. Just give me a heads up there, Chad, how the sound is doing. As you guys can see, I got a special guest here with me today. Big Ed, how are you feeling, brother?
Doing good, doing good, doing good. Loving the Monday price action on the charts today.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. As I say, guys, sorry, just, I don't know why, something on the audio is clipping, so just let me know how it is, if it's the audio, if it's us. There we go, I'm bringing it down. After the keys and Ed, sound is good. Okay, perfect. But yeah, guys, it is a beautiful Monday. I think the markets are looking good. We're going to see what is happening here today. If you guys missed out on Friday, we think we might have solved something with the cracker, so we're going to have that new play today, see how that goes out. And Ed obviously might be looking for something. Mr. Turtle Wave might be taking something out today. We're going to see if he cooks up some of that sauce again. But again, guys, before we get into any of that good stuff, we are on the road to 15k before the end of December, so please drop a like, drop a sub if you haven't yet. Again, it just helps with all the algorithm stuff over there. But again, so if you guys are new to the channel, before we open up with anything, we always start off with a prayer, and we do the simple Our Father's prayer. So if you know that prayer, you can happily follow along with us. But let's open up here, guys. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
So if you guys are in agreement there, drop an amen in the chat, and then we know he's here with us, and we are going to be protected from those stop losses. There we go, guys. He is present. So that is beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's get that up a little bit again. And without further ado, we can obviously get going here. So we are nice and ready ahead of time to see what the markets are going to be doing. So let's open up here, guys. We're going to start off, as always, with the fundamental chats. Sorry, chat. I don't know how Chris likes his audio here, but it always... The music's always jumping around you. It's 1 minute loud, then it's soft. I don't know what's going on. So only red folder I see today, BOJ, obviously, but again, nothing too crazy there, nothing that we really need to pay attention to. But going into our session, again, just some nice yellow folders. You get the G20 meetings happening the whole day, and that is pretty much it. So very, very much clear sailings. No stop loss formed against us shall prosper. Hey, until there you go. It's beautiful, my man. But that is pretty much it for today. So we can go almost right over to the charts. Now, very, very simple, guys. On the daily or on DXY, I am still bullish. Sorry, I don't know if it's just me, but this really is getting loud in my ears, this music. But I am still pretty much bullish. I am expecting a bottom wick for the weekly, obviously. So this is obviously looking quite nice there for us. When we go over to the daily, again, we saw a little bit of a pullback. The idea for me is I will only even go to a neutral idea once we get underneath 106, that psychological level again. Otherwise, that can always just be a retest to go more bullish. But we're looking at the 4 hour, we are seeing that little bit of pressure coming in here. So we have a nice little intra level of support over here at 106, 130. So I think once we break this, then it's definite, at least we're going for that psychological level. But until then, if we just start to hold these Asia lows, if you see over here, we can be getting some move like this. So obviously opened up bearish, came back for Asia highs, holding the daily pivot EQ. There's your fake out, the big move to the top side. Now, if anything, you have an equal low, so I wouldn't be surprised seeing this being a little bit wicked out and then the move going up. But as I said, if we are breaking this, most likely going for that daily S1, can be tested. We can't even get a situation that it goes all the way down, breaks through here to obviously go for that weekly pivot, and then we can slowly get our way back above before we continue bullish again. But until then, only once you're under that 106, I will start having an idea of maybe going neutral. But until then, I'm quite bullish. Now, going over to NASDAQ, almost the opposite. We are bearish, but as you say, this lines up perfectly with what we spoke about with the guys on the prep call last night. We wanted to obviously be bearish, but see an idea of this turning around. So when we're looking on the daily, massive candle that went bearish. We obviously broke the monthly R1, and then we found a level of support. If we hold support as we are now, and we go for this retest, very, very simple. I want to see us reject off of here to continue lower. We can see the monthly pivot is at the next level of support. So we want to see this move to the downside. But if we do start to break above this and hold, I think you can get the move to the top side. So that's what we want to watch out for. But the thing for me, which I'm going to say almost quite bearish, is the idea that we did break up this morning, came in all the way there, and then the big move back, and they've not been able to hold under the monthly R1. So for me, there's more of a chance that we are going to come back down. If we can't get away from this 200, we can't get away from the monthly R1, we most likely can reject off those levels. So that's what I want to focus for. Yeah, we are seeing NASDAQ trying to go for it before the open. Yeah, so it's very simple. If it gets above, I'd probably say EQ, and again that weekly pivot, as you always talk about, just making that opposite on the weekly side. So if we're bearish, we want to see the top wick being formed. If you're bullish, you want to see the bottom wick being formed, etc. So still bearish, but we're going to see what happens. For me, the make or break is that monthly R1. US 30, very, very interesting one here. Again, still very much bearish, but it is at the same point as all the other pairs. We are seeing it at a very much a level, that final stance type of level. So we can see a bit of volume, a little bit of volatility, maybe a possible range over here for a little bit. But we traded here, came a little bit short, and now we hit these bodily highs over there, which held resistance in the past. Now we want to see if they hold as support. So same thing, if we look at a weekly pivot all the way back above, and you know what, I'm not too much against that, because when we look at the, when we look on the daily, first things first, there is a gap, a little gap over here at the weekly pivot, which is unclosed. And again, since the breakaway of the monthly where we actually turned bearish, we never came back for the retest, if you see that. So again, I will literally say, there's always a possibility you could have a massive run up of that weekly pivot. But my whole thing is, if we do go there, I'll probably be flipping bullish, because then probability tells me we're going to go for this retest. And then again, you're so close to all-time highs, you might as well just start going bullish again, especially on that lower time frame. You're going to see that structure being broken. So very, very simple there. Where today, you've now had this perfect top wick being made. Now we start bearish. If we come back down and we can get underneath these this level of support, and we break that support, I definitely think you're going to get a nice big move all the way down to the monthly R1 within this week, and then obviously this next flat body level over here. So still bearish there, but again, make or break here today on Monday. Then lastly, gold. A lot of guys asked me about this, and this was last week. We spoke about it, saying we are bearish, but on the weekly we had a neutral outlook. And now why was that? Again, for those guys that were all apparently telling me to sell for the last 2 or buy for the last 2 weeks, I don't know how your accounts are looking. But again, there was the bearish momentum. And I said to you, that's why we stayed neutral, because there was a possible area of buying. Obviously, when you're in a bullish market, it is normal just to have a pullback. So this being the pullback, but again, understanding how big a pullback can be, that doesn't mean you need to be buying in that pullback. Understand where market can go, understand where possible and realistic pullback options are, then you can take it from there. So what I want to see us do over here is, if this continues this way, obviously yearly R3, if this can hold, and now we are testing the 2600 psychological level, if this can hold, I'm going to say we can go bullish, and that is where this will start to flip. But today, if we fail over here, so obviously holding this yearly very, very nicely, almost a little bit of a gap at the bottom, but then we have a rejection at the end of the night and we pull back and we close under 2600, for me, that's how I'm going to see this as a pullback potential. And all that is, again, when we see, yeah, there's your lower low, your lower high, your lower low. This now, if this, let's just say again, when we see this being a level of resistance, this can all be your pullback. This can be your pullback, that can be the pullback, this can still be the pullback. But once you start breaking and we start holding, what have we done? We've now broken structure, and now we're seeing that change. That's where then we're going to start going bullish after that, alright? So it almost, I know it sounds kind of just being biased and being a draad sitter here, but typical Monday, no news to drive us in any clear direction. So again, really going to be a bit of a rangy one, I think, yeah, and hence we are going to get that little bit of a neutral day. Could be wrong, we might be surprised to get something, but that's pretty much what I'm looking at for the day. I'll have a look at what the crack is doing, and then I'll let you guys know. Music a bit disturbing. Well, I told you guys, if it's there, just let me know. But Andrea, I know you also like to complain, so we'll just see about that. But as I say, guys, if it is loud, just tell me, we can bring it down. But other than that, I'm going to see what the crack is doing, and then I'll update you guys. But Ed, over to you, brother.
All right. I'm actually looking very similar to what Keegan's looking at. So on US 30, what I'm going to be looking at for today, I am bearish overall on US 30 and NAS. I was looking for sells earlier. Well, rather, I was in on sells earlier after we broke Asia lows and tested the previous all-time highs. I got in on sells as we broke through there, had a 50 pip stop, and when we got to the daily S1, went to break even because we closed below the daily S1. I was expecting a run to the daily S2. Got out on break even over there. We will notice that Asia highs have not yet been tested on the day, so I'm expecting price to test there. Probably we might come up all the way to either the daily pivot or the EQ, and I'm going to see based on what price action does there. I am more leaning towards bearish price action, so I'm hoping for a test of the EQ and a reversal from there. So that's the play I'm going to be looking for today. If we break above, I'm not as much interested in the buys, just because the way price action would need to get there is going to be quite volatile, quite quick. And if we get to the EQ and then extend past it, price action is going to be a little bit extended for me on the day. So a pullback would be expected. So looking more towards the sells in US 30. If we get those, awesome. If we don't, it's is what it is. On NAS, slightly different story, but more of the same. We had already tested Asia highs on there. The idea here was, as we broke below the monthly R1, got this retest. I did have a sell on there as well as we broke the low there. Here had a 50 pip stop as well, but we ranged here for quite a bit. So I just moved stops to break even and got tapped out there around 2 o'clock before we got this move. Now, I was hoping for an Asia low play. We came devilishly close, but did not quite get it. So what I'm thinking is going to happen, or what my plan is going to call for today, is similar to US 30, a test of the EQ most likely. If we can reject that, break back into the Asia range, I'll probably look at shorting if we can hold Asia highs all the way down to Asia lows. If we get that, likely a daily S1 will also be in play. So that's what I'm looking for. Again, similarly, if we do get to the buys look a little bit better on NAS versus US 30. So depending on what price action does leading up to that, I might take that if we do break and hold above the EQ. And then lastly on gold, not looking at anything on gold just yet. Was hoping for a turtle wave play here at the 200 EMA earlier today in the morning. However, price has run without testing that. So on gold, we are a little bit extended on buys for the day, so not really looking at taking anything from there. So yeah, that's my plan for the day. This is not financial advice. You formulate your own plan and you roll with that.
There we go. Beautiful stuff, Ed. Let's just see. Just got to get the account ready.
Oh, what is the cracker?
So cracker,
What is the cracker
in
saying?
a normal situation, the cracker once sells.
Oh, see, I like that. How it gives the cells, though,
So
will
that's,
determine what I'm doing.
I have to give a donor for NYC as well. Let's get it. Jeez.
Hey,
Lyndon. Appreciate the love,
Lyndon has
brother.
been killing it.
Nah, Lyndon is one of those guys. He took everything, every opportunity by the horns, and he's made the most of it. So hats off to you, my brother. We love to see you guys killing it. But we're going to see you guys. Very similar. What can we potentially get you on the cracker today? And it's going to be interesting. Basically, two simple little reasons. Remember we spoke about this, that there's two different plays now for the cracker, and we said we thought about it, that the cracker is more of a playbook than it is a strategy. So the cracker has, let's say, the two outlooks, and depending what market structure is, we know which cracker to implement on the day. It's quite interesting. We're going to see what turns out here today. But
What are you leaning towards today?
I'm leaning to basically the cracker 2 play.
Okay.
So we're going to see what happens here. Yeah, otherwise you're really going to confuse you guys, yeah, bro.
There's a cracker 2, there's a
Because
cracker
the
3.
thing is, technically, we should be doing the cracker 1 play. But the cracker 1 play is giving us the cracker 2 play. So if we want the cracker 1 play, we're going to take the cracker 2 play.
I am going to pretend I know what you're talking about. I swear you're doing this on purpose just to confuse the shit out of everyone. Where it's like, oh, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's some cheese, there's a cherry, there's a straw. You're doing this on purpose. I swear you're doing this on purpose.
So we're going to see V1 plus V2 equals V3. So, yeah, we're going to see it, Chad. We got 5 minutes. I'm leaning towards Mars for US study. The thing is for me, so if we talk grubber kicks, I like the bars. So anyone that knows the grubber kicks, you got your Asia range. So Asia lows, Asia highs. Asia lows tested, swept. So daily lows being swept, found a level of support, daily S1, had your reversal play. You've broken back into Asia lows, also broken back into previous weekly lows, so kind of a false break reversal. And your Asia highs untested as long as daily pivot and EQ above it. So I do like the buys as a short-term reversal play, but the only thing for me is, again, going back to the idea that you need to start seeing how far can that be, because we could get the buys if we possibly are starting to get that little bit of sell-off on DXY. But if DXY does find that support and rejects, we're going to be in quite some trouble. Yeah. Again, Evan, bro, if you've been in bars on USD since Friday, you've been sitting through some drawdown there, champ.
You say you've been... What?
That's what I said, bro. No offense. Like you said, we all have different trading styles. But like you've apparently been sitting in gold bars and Man, bro, even gold.
Gold buys. Since
Even if you're in gold buys from Friday, it's like Friday and you know that's always the thing. So when was I on stream? It was a Thursday or Wednesday session where the man was obviously on about it, but we're not going to get into that one. I'm not doing that again.
Okay, doesn't look too bad depending where you entered. That looks pretty good.
Where are you aiming for?
That's a question. That's a question. Where? Do you believe like the pullback on gold is done and now we're heading back to all-time highs, or?
That's what I always want to hear, bro. Where's the target? Because my thing is a lot of guys are always like, they'll give you the cut call and apparently sit through miles of drawdown. And when they tell you they entered that sniper entry. And then it's like, okay, but now where are you aiming for?
Where's the bus going?
Hey, boys, I'm going to crypto. These Forex guys are crazy. These Forex Owens is Baba. 27.90. Yeah. Of course.
27. Is that all-time highs? tell me that's all-time highs.
He's holding from Friday at 25. I'm going to even say give him the benefit of the doubt, the middle. So not even a sniper, but 25.60.
Yeah.
25.60. And the man was to hold till 27.91.
And where's that?
All-time highs.
All-time highs.
All-time highs.
Hey. Listen. If that is true, I hope you leveraged your house for that, because you're about to be a wealthy man.
Hey Evan, bro, I'm wishing you the best. I hope that plays out.
You know what? Is it too late for me? Maybe I could enter like a 0.01, right where price is. If it goes back to all-time highs,
bro, you have a chance. At this point, you're only $40 off of where he entered. There's still like $100 and something dollars play there.
Like even a 0.01, that will make a bag.
So okay, hold on, Evan. Here's the real question. So where was your entry, and what was your stop loss? That I think that's the serious question.
Share the lot size. I wouldn't know. Are we talking Kawhi money? Or are we talking townhouse money?
All right, guys, we're gonna get quite locked in here. I'm gonna have it focused on my screen just for the open.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I know you guys obviously are there. Adrian's probably one proof on the bottom, lol. Adrian, bro, that's what I'm saying. I can tell you now, this man apparently got a sniper entry. 25, let's see. 25.36. I have to see this. 20. Wait, but if you...
He entered Friday, Moss.
He entered Friday, but apparently his entry is at the bottom wick on Thursday. Now he's just taking the piss. Because now the man couldn't even get the day right that he entered. Just so that he can say he had a sniper entry.
20, 25, 36, 25.
It's literally Thursday at the bottom of the wick. The very bottom.
Nah, dude, you snipered the bottom. Don't talk shit.
Alright, guys.
Don't talk shit.
Now, markets are open. Round 2. Let's go, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Let's go.
Oh, did Chris deactivate it? Okay. He obviously was hitting it too many times.
If this man had said 25.40, 25.48, I'd be like, yeah, plausible, cool. You're telling me you snipered this? I don't believe you.
All right, guys. Let's see. So it is wanting the cells. Casper.
Yeah, I don't want cells now. It's too soon. Buy a little bit first.
My only thing is I can't enter here. You can't park the car here.
It must buy a little bit first to give me some room.
Hey, Doma, what's up, brother? Huh? 24.86 is stop.
Wait, I'm gonna look at this thing properly. Let me look at this thing properly.
Bro has like $100 stop.
Don't talk shit.
That is 0.2 lot.
Hey.
Bro.
Entry 20, let's say 25, 36, eh? 25,
Yo,
36.
I need a 0.2 lot, bro.
And listen, a 0.2 lot is still with that kind of move. Although imagine getting like 1,000 pips on gold and only making like 10k. 24.
Sure, X. I'm not.
86.83. What's that saying? With great. What's this thing? Well, what's the wording I'm looking for?
I don't know, bro.
Great claims require great proof. Something of the sort. I mean, okay, that was a. So it's a 5-hour move, basically. Yes, this guy.
I'm gonna wait probably a month for a 5-hour trade.
So that's my. If I was going to hold that long for a trade, I want like a 20-hour, 10-hour at least. Like a 5-hour is like. Listen, if it makes money, it makes money. I'm not gonna knock it. If it works for you, one hundo.
I'm not flexing at skill,
I'm
bro.
I'm not patient enough.
Evan, I'm gonna give you one word of advice as a trader. There is no skill required to have $100 stop. 1,000 pips, my guy. We trade with 25. Let's show you what skill is, bro.
To be fair.
Don't say.
We do know gold is going to go to 3,000.
Yeah, like that.
We do know.
Not. It's skill to trade with the
So
stock.
if you know gold is going to 3,000, you could just. I'm just going to enter 0.01 now, and I'm going to hold it till it reaches 3,000. Because it's not going to fall to 2,000. We know that much. Or it's unlikely to fall to 2,000.
Bro, no. No, just like, bro, like Milan said, that like so much for humility. Don't come here with that.
But my whole thing is, if I was making bag, if I'm making a decent amount of money from trading, I'm doing well for myself. I'm planning on living a month in what's this place called? In Thailand or Bora Bora. So I'm making money. I'm not going to the 2G's live stream to talk shit and be like, hey, what's up, guys? Check my entry. I don't give a shit.
Bro, I don't even trade with the stop loss keys. That's the real skill.
Actually, trading with no stop loss and not blowing, that is a skill.
Sure.
That's a skill.
Chad, you guys are wild. As I said, Evan, everyone to their own, brother. Everyone to their own. I'm going to leave it. I think the Chad themselves will tear into you. But I'm going to leave it, bro. Like, as I say, I wish you the best. I hope the trading goes well, my man.
Have you looked at the social media accounts, or tried to, of the guys who are in the Robins? There's a trend. Really successful traders are extremely low key.
Yeah.
They don't have a large social media presence. They're not flexing anything on IG or on YouTube. They're in the Robins making bank.
Yeah.
And then they're quiet about it. You don't even know what their names are. You have no idea who these people are until you look at that leaderboard.
Bro, Adrian, there's a trader who's doing that, trading without a stop loss, but he's 50k in drawdown.
$50,000 in drawdown, my loving lord.
Chad, I haven't entered anything yet, so please just be aware. I'm still holding out, We're still holding out. At this point, we might flip the bias. We're going to see, but I haven't taken anything yet, Chad, just so that you guys are aware. Damn, I was going to say Alex G till you mentioned they don't have a social. The other thing is keen is flexing, but it's his pass. Even question, you say in the market, me want to ask what's your equity, but unfortunately it's not my business because I want to know why you risk 100. Yeah, Chad, I'm not getting involved here. I'm staying out of this one, Chad. This is just, please, no Chad on Chad violence. That's all we ask.
I think we're going for Asia highs on US 30 now. And I was thinking about playing that, but I don't like that New York Open volatility.
Yeah, Chad, I might take the buys, but I'm just waiting a little bit here, okay?
Neo, it depends what you mean by manipulation. Like, was there a purposeful, we're gonna stuff people's accounts? Maybe, maybe not, but yeah, the volume in US the volume on indices during New York was a little weird. Yeah, definitely gonna go for Asia highs now.
Alright, Chad, I want to see a little bit of a bottom wick here. Yeah, we might go for the buys. We're flipping it, yeah.
Yeah, the 1 minute there.
Yeah, we just want to see this. So I want to see if it tests this level, and then if it turns around. That's all I want to wait for you guys.
What level you have there?
It's a level you guys are going to learn about in the bootcamp this Saturday. So if you want to learn about this level, make sure you're part of Prodigy, guys. But seriously, it's a level I'm going to be teaching about on on Saturday. Keys ready to come to Pretoria. I'm going to be in Pretoria in December, brother. I'm actually coming up to see my dad. Then I come home for Christmas, and then I'm off to Hoedspruit. Okay, we want to see this level hold, guys, if we're going to enter here. Keeks, do you trade with Chris and Miles London stations? No, I'm getting a lot of the admin and 2G's stuff and a whole bunch of other stuff done. Alright, okay, guys, we just need your bottom wick, and if this can flip, then I'm going to enter. Okay. What will the stop loss be? It will be 60 pips as always when I enter, my brother. But Champ, back to your question. So I do trade. As I did, I sent through some of the trades this morning to our members what I was looking at. But pretty much that is it. Bro, can I tell you a funny story actually, Jay, while we wait? You know what, Chad? If this candle closes, I'm going to see, but I necessarily don't think I'm going to take a crack at trade today. We're going to wait and see if we get something else. But yeah, just so you guys are aware. But in the meantime, I'll tell you guys a funny story. So, as a broker... Alright. There's a broker that tries to reach out to Chris and myself to get us his IBs and sign up with him. Mm-hmm. Bro, so for people that don't know, you'll have like the people, let's say like your IB manager or whoever, and then you got the few little people underneath them that are trying to help and sort people out. Evan, mods, if he's gonna start sending signals, just keep an eye on him. Evan, you know the drill, your brother. Don't start sending signals. Otherwise, I suggest you go open your own YouTube channel. But what I was saying is, yeah, so you have like the little ones that reach out to you. Does this man obviously reach out to us saying, yeah, it's a contract, if we're interested, this is their proposal for us? Mm-hmm. They obviously CC in the IB manager.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, does this man not reply to the message that was sent to us and being like, what the hell must I do with this shit?
The IB manager.
The IB manager. And he's like, search for the IBs. And literally we looked at this and like, this is the type of people you want to come to us asking us to do business with you.
No, man.
We literally just like, all myself, we did, bro. We just sent some laughing faces back and we're like, no thanks.
So someone is going to get a cucking out.
How do you do business like that?
No, man. But what do you mean? But what do you mean? The IB manager, the head honcho, replied to that message with the contracts and all that, saying, what?
Yeah, because I think he obviously just was like thinking the guys just saying maybe him contracts, being like, I'm the IB manager. Why are you sending me
contracts without looking that there's other people
CC'd in who the contracts are for?
Fuck, that's funny.
Bro,
Fuck,
I was
that's
like
funny.
these oaks. Yeah, I still haven't managed to contact Hannah. I tried reaching out from the Discord.
I'm pretty sure I saw Hanu in the chat earlier. Hanu, are you here?
Coding with Tees.
I'm pretty sure it's TC. I could be wrong.
The boys
I could be wrong.
starting up a Ponzi scheme here. Until does the cracker have a time limit or not giving an entry key? Yeah, bro. So necessarily, this is obviously goes back to what Chris and myself were talking about. Like, if we're not in a trade within 90 seconds, we normally won't take the trade. Well, because if we're in the trade for more than 90 seconds, we're probably going to take a stop. So now, remember I said an idea that we want to see just to help the Chad. Evan, brother, you're going to start irritating me very, very shortly, my man. Again, if you know so much, if you want to help people, that's great. But then go start your own platform and go do it. Go do it there, brother. No one has asked for that help, so please, let's like, you walk in that fine line now, my man. But the cracker, now that we're saying the cracker is almost like a play. You can flip it, but then it needs to still meet the entry criteria. So if we're not getting the entry criteria, I'm not going to force it. So I'm not going to say, like, in all honesty, I haven't now tested it and been like, okay, can I wait a bit longer? Can I do this? Can I do that? It's like, being honest with you, I still need to do that. So at this point in time, it's just going with feeling. Like, if it's up and down and I'm not liking how price is moving, I'm just not going to enter it then. I called dibs. What happened? Plamena, we have this as Ryan says there. It's a nice red card that gets given to you, and that red card becomes your one-way ticket to the metaverse.
Oh, I was low-key waiting for that.
The difference is, like, Plamena she's like an OG now. She gives us cack, but she's not like only just to give shit.
She knows how to toe the line just
Yeah.
right. She toes it just right.
Is buying land in the meta. You can go buy a house like next to Snoop Dogg or something.
Is that actually a thing now?
Brian, no, I don't think we're not going that far. We're not going that far. Horrible price action day, but it's Monday, so not really expecting much. Yeah, MTA, that's what I'm saying. I'm not liking how prices moving, so I'm not going to force something.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
She's the Chad troll. We tolerate her. I'll be there. We'll see what's going to happen on gold. So gold is also still holding quite nicely. But so yeah, USD. Guys, if we can clear this zone, I think we might get something. But purely needs to hold it, yeah. Hey, MJ, beautiful, man, beautiful. When Kika Darius gets angry, he will say, you must then know. Hey, Vince. It is the authorized Chad troll. Actually, serious question, bro. Since your channel's picking up that traction, I mean, thousands of subscribers, do you get any trolls when you go live?
Not yet, eh?
It's coming.
Not yet. I got nothing but positive feedback on my chat. My chat knows how to behave itself.
Hey, bro, you gotta watch out. That retail rat's gonna come for you.
I need to retail rat. I actually need to put a couple mods on my thing. Now that I think about it, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Because I know I always have rooks on there. I always have TC's always on there. So I think I'm gonna give a couple people some wrenches during my live tomorrow, most likely.
There'll always be trolls, even on smaller channels. Nah, Adrian, exactly, bro. 100%.
I feel like because you've said that.
Adrian, how do you deal with yours, bro? I mean, you have quite a big channel, but you post videos. You don't really ever go live, or do you go live?
Oh yeah, Adrian does the play with me
Like
content, right?
the gaming content. Yeah,
I remember that. Let's see here.
I go live every week. Okay, how do you deal with it, bro? Do you also have mods that like run it, or do you just literally ignore them?
He must be getting them. Adrian's getting like 5K, 6K, 7K per live.
No, 100%. My only thing
he
is I
must be
feel
getting
like when you're gaming, you get like locked in. So I don't even know if the man is reading this comment. When I have a problem, I just ban or time out. I don't have time for that nonsense. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, bro. That's the thing. We obviously try to tolerate the guys for a little bit. Me, I'm the quicker one. I will just ban you and time you out. Chris, on the other hand, wants to give you like 100 chances before he goes, all right, this guy's a rat.
Give you a chance to see the light.
Yes, I have mods and also I use Nighbot. Okay. Can Nighbot time people out? I know Nighbot times you out if you spam. I know you can do that.
I suppose you can put keywords in there, like if these
if
words
you say
are
like any
said.
swear words. Or... I wonder if we actually have that. I've never seen anyone in the chat swear. Guys, don't do it now because in case it does kick you. Yeah, keywords. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Chad, please don't go and try that now just for interest's sake. Like, I don't want you guys to get banned.
Juice, I see you, brother. I see you. We'll figure it all out tomorrow. Love the community here.
Oh, guys. Nah, the community is sick, bro. I always say to people, like, I think, you know what, like, I'm not even trying to be biased, but you always hear guys talk about, like, our community is special, but genuinely, our community is sick, bro.
Nah, the chat's something else. The chat is something else. Chat, I'm probably going to have to disappear early. I'm going to take the missus to her mother's and be back before the Ultimate Trader call with Mr. Cal James at 6 p.m. today.
You want to give us an update, bro? What's happened so far in Ultimate Trader?
So I haven't checked the stats today just yet.
Okay.
But we have our man, Calvin, freaking murdering TUT right now. Funded?
Is he up now as well?
Dude, the man got funded in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I saw he got funded quickly, and then I saw he's just parked the bus. Or is he still trading now?
Now, I haven't checked Monday's stats because I think he got his account. He was issued his account, I think, Friday morning. So I haven't seen between then and now where he's at. But maybe I can check it. I can check quick.
Yeah, Peter.
Give me 1 sec here, Chad.
Yeah, so Neo T, that's just another interesting thing. I'm actually going to be, we actually spoke about this last night on our prep call. We might be cooking something up for the Chad, but again, that will actually become a Project G thing. Obviously, we've always spoke about it, but yeah, we purely going to actually really start looking into crypto. So myself and Chris getting involved. The big reason because obviously we slowly going into a bull market now, but the big point again obviously being Trump and having Elon in cabinet, which are two major pro crypto guys. So nothing crazy, literally just things that we are literally being serious about, where we obviously are investing now for like 4, 5, 6 years time. But also then when we are a bit more knowledgeable on it, we will also be doing a bit of spot trading. But in saying that, for the Project G guys, we might be bringing on a crypto expert who will obviously help with us. So again, as I said, we are learning, so we are not going to educate you on something we are still learning ourselves, or we don't feel we know enough to actually educate people on. So we will always be more prepared, bring an expert on, and when that time is right, then we take it from there. But we will be like obviously disclosing our portfolios as we start to grow it. So while we do that, like I say, if you see what we're doing, that's where we have our bit of a finger in everything. That's up to you if you guys want to go do that or not. But that is something exciting actually we're going to start getting into as well now. Key thanks for the session. I have to shoot to be back for TET. See you in 6. Be blessed. Hey, cheers, my brother. Have a good one.
Shut, brother.
Can you hold trades overnight on VF? Yes, you can. So we can long BTC now. Yes, you can. No.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to long it from where it is now. Where is that?
Yeah, I just from my understanding, guys, we are obviously going to be in a bit of a pullback now. I don't even know where it is right now, but we are going to be in a bit of a pullback.
We're at 90K. Peaked at 93.
Like, I don't even know which is the better one to look at when you look at these here. Binance, Crypto, Index, Coinbase, Bitstamp, Bitfinex.
I'm using Bitstamp.
Like, that's the thing, guys, that's what I say. Like, I don't even know, like, when you want to look at charts, which is the best one.
I only ever look at the daily, so I'm not looking at, like...
Yeah.
Like, price action on the thing.
Yeah, so if you see where it is now, I mean... As I say, I am expecting that little bit of pullback which you've had. This literally can be it. It could be an even bigger pullback. Bitstamp or Binance. Okay. But the little mate I was talking about, that's why we have these alerts here, is he's told me everyone's obviously going crazy, which 100% can happen, but that's years times. But he's saying to me what's a realistic target for now, before end of the year, early new year, is... obviously the 100, and then he says going into the middle of next year 120. That he says is the realistic target before when the bullish market will start to have a big pullback again, before then the continuation again. So as I said, I don't know, guys. I'm learning myself, but yeah, gonna be interesting.
Interesting.
Yep, July time. Yeah, so that's what I say. That's just what I'm. As I said, I'm getting invested into it, but purely for long term. Yeah. Not like trading it. Happens every year after an election. Okay, yeah. So Dylan, as I say, I mean, you maybe even know more. You most likely know more than me, bro. Alt season is what they call it. Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. A lot of guys were saying to me, as I say, guys, I'm literally learning again. I might be wrong now when I say this, Dylan maybe correct me, but you have the majors which are bullish, and when they start their pullback is when you actually want to be getting into the altcoins, and then get your money in kind of that there, and then that's when your majors will start going back into their bullish cycle. Again, that's just from what I'm starting to understand, literally like the basics here, but yeah.
Juice, tell us more. What the fuck happened?
Showed his pass key within minutes, 100k was his draw. What?
No, man.
To be fair,
that's
bro,
rough.
that is, he's a dumbass.
That's rough.
You a dumbass.
But no, man, you know how it is when you have multiple screens, you're swapping between, you're live streaming, and like I can see like for a split second, you accidentally showed that, and then bah, that's all they needed.
Watch the PhD podcast tonight. I'll take a note of that, brother. I'll check it out. As I say, like, I'm really just getting into it now, so I really am a newbie here now. Seeing Keegs will find a cracker on crypto too. So the thing is, guys, as I say, I'm not going to obviously go too much into it, but yeah, this is a guy, I know he's been good at it for quite a long time, but yeah, some crazy numbers that this man's doing. And again, this is like altcoins with spot trading at the moment. Like, he's done his big investing, now he just does spot trading, but crazy numbers, freaking crazy stuff.
That's hectic.
I mean, Ed, hold on. like mad stuff, bro. Mad stuff.
What I wouldn't give.
Literally like a few hundred thousands in like 1 week is like a few million now.
What I
It's like
wouldn't
crazy
give.
stuff, bro.
No, it's insane.
Crazy stuff.
That is insane.
So again, I'm not going to say it, but we might have it. Like I said, guys, I'm not making any promises yet, but this is just future plans we're looking at, what we're going to do with it. We might partner with the guy and also make some type of thing, but yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy.
No, it's insane, guy. Chad, I might potentially be looking at a trade here.
Market maker? No, not yet.
See what the 5 o'clock candle closes at.
Oh, split screen there in case I want to see. Yeah, from my side, guys, obviously those sells was the call for US study. We still holding that range over here, so I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna go for the open range break on NAS. I said this week on my last live I'd be forward testing it this week. So not going in on this big, Chad. This is still data collection. I got a small little degen account, but if we close bearish below the open range, then I'm gonna take a sell stop just below the low it created. If we close back above, I'm choking the trade, but if we close below, I'm in.
ATM, bro, we'll still do it. We'll still be around. It's just that thing of then you can chill, bro. Like then we can put, for example, $1 million in a freaking trading account and you just chill, have fun with it. You have super low risk where you trade like 10,000 Rand a day and just chill.
What I would love to know, what I would love to see is when there's literally like, I don't need to make money off trading at all.
How well are you going to do?
Does that make you better or worse?
Bro, so much better. I promise you now, like, bro, when I was in the best trading in my life, that's when I was in the best situation in my life. Because you literally, as much as you want to say it, you're not emotionally attached to the trade. Whether you tell yourself you are, you're not. Like, if you went there today and you were like, bro, if this trade works, I'm going to make 50, 60K off this trade. But if you're like, what happens, happens. Like, that's my trade. I'm taking it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, you've got your rules no matter what happens. Like, nothing's influencing you because you're not scared to take the loss. Like, it literally couldn't bother you if you take the loss. It called in trades, damn. Yeah, bro.
Dude, the
boys are leveling up here.
The trade I called on Friday hit TP.
Did it hit TP?
It hit TP eventually.
That thing was like, it moved halfway and then it just like changed their move. That thing was just like groovy in there. Like, okay, all right, we're going to chill, yeah.
I legitimately, I forgot I was even in that trade. Like, I moved stops to break even. I totally forgot about it. Went to gym. It was after I finished gym at like 7. I was like, yeah, wasn't I in the trade earlier? Checked. I'm like, oh, okay, it worked out. Okay, Chad, we closed above the open range, so deleting though that little stop there.
Gold is a buy. I'm going for those stops.
Now, typically with this open range, a bigger range tends to work out well if you want to trade within the range. So with a range this small, because this is only 51 pips, I'm not looking to do the inter trade. So because we close back above, if we retest and close above again, you could look at going for the top of the range, but in the range that small, it's not my cup of tea. And I think that's it for me, Chad. I need to go before the missus gets annoyed with me.
Yeah, Chad, I'm just waiting. Yeah, we might still take some in US study. I'll go full screen again.
What is US 30 doing? Oh, that is playing around.
I've already taken those amateurs in the morning stops.
Oh wait, I just realized who this is. I just realized who this is.
So you're a bit slow there, bro. That's what I was watching, bro. I was like, I wonder if he's gonna click.
No, man, I was locked into what I was doing, man. And then I just read it. It's how he speaks. I'm like, wait a second, I've heard that before. Nice.
Dylan, he's the leader of those ICT boys. The only problem is, Chad, he's your mentor behind closed doors. Ooh.
To be fair with you, I'm like, it's not even behind closed doors. Right now, my trading has most been influenced by Chris and Keegs. If you look at the way I trade now, it's Keys' grubber kick and EQ strat mixed with how Chris looks at the pivots. That's exactly how I trade right now, and should have gone on to this a year ago already. It's the best my trading has been ever.
Hey Chad, we didn't pay him to say that.
Let me put it this way. I wouldn't be on these streams or working from this office if these two were cuck. I would have tried to go butter up Jason Noah or something.
The SMC is thrown in the bin.
Listen, the SMC has technically paid me more money, but it worked until it didn't, and when it stopped working, holy shit, it stopped working.
He has to say nice things, Keegs. Office rent is due.
I got a nice second monitor today too, thanks to Chris. So I'm like, oh yes, 2Gs is amazing. Sign up.
Man's got to make commissions to pay for that screen.
So if you use code FISA, FISA, you can get 35% off your challenge and give Ed a little bit of a kickback.
Oh yeah. Dad, but seriously, those doors are finally going to be closing. I mean, it's what, 2-3 weeks in. But we're going to drop you guys a little tip there. There is a few of those spots that were left open for guys. So if you still wanted to get part of 2Gs, or not 2Gs, the Ultimate Trader, you guys could still sign up for it.
Yeah, listen,
Or if you blew up and you want to re-enter, you can still do that.
Pull a, who was it? Armand. He blew up. I think he accidentally set the wrong lot size or something.
Yeah.
Got a new account. I think passed phase 1 like a couple days later. So it is possible, Chad. It's possible. Okay, I need to go. I need to be back here at 6 for the TUT call. So Chad, I am out.
Problem.
Those of you part of TUT, I will see you at 6 with the fantastical Kyle James.
And if we're planning to blow, we can buy in advance. Yeah.
Just what's the thing? Just buy like 10 accounts.
The only thing is there, guys. Like that's the only thing. I've got to be fair. So that way you're not technically gonna help Ed, but you have to use code TUT.
Yeah, for that.
If you wanted to get part of that, you have to use code TUT. Then you'll still get in.
Just buy 10 accounts. Sell on 5. Buy on 5. 5 will blow. 5 will grow. Get you into phase 2. Do the same thing. Eventually, you will be funded. You will win TUT. Your account will then be choked because you were hedging. But hopefully no one notices until the very end. Kyle James, the course seller. No comment. Okay. Bye, Chad. Have a good one. Check you soon.
Okay, Chad, I want to obviously look for the buys above here, but we just want to see it hold. It hasn't been able to, so we're just waiting for the hold here now. I heard that Info has already lost like 100 kilos by beans. Aye, bro. The only thing is, I think that M4 can still beat the X1. Yeah, MTA, that's what I said, bro. Like, this is just messy, bro. Like, I'm happy to take the but I just need a hold above this level. If we can't hold there, I can't take it. Have a good one, Keegs. Hope to catch something. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna try to force anything. I mean, it is a Monday, so if we're gonna see what we can get, and if nothing too crazy, then you know what, we leave it. Kyle's course is decent. Hey, Chad. He banned my all firms. Just Chad. But no, you guys seriously can. I mean, even if you don't want to, you guys still purchase an account. Check it out. Obviously, we're going to be doing quite a bit. So, I mean, like I said, if you want to be part of the ultimate our boot camp, TG's boot camp this weekend, you guys can do that. You still will have. Then, obviously, whatever you learn, you can go take it to your final account and implement it. But, Keys, I assume you know who Market Maker is. No need to chalk him. No, bro. I know who Market Maker is. You don't need to chalk him. You don't need to chalk him. I'm surprised you guys haven't caught onto it yet. But yeah, I know who it is, guys. That's his decap. Hey, Brian, you know. Market Maker is Joe Ash. Come on, Chad. Is this how long are we gonna play this game? Either Keegan, do you have strict entry criteria? Do you feel being too restrictive prevents your wins? It's a tough one. You can look at it both ways. So I have a strict entry criteria at the moment, but it obviously gives me much better trades. So the same time is, for example, the only reason I'm as guys will know, bro, I mean, on streams, I'll take 4 losses in a row in a week if I have to. So it's not that I'm trying to hide losses, but it's more, if you're going to be in a trade, that trade needs to move. So let's just say if I wanted the buys here, I want a buy that's going to break, hold support, and go. I don't want to be sitting in something that's this. So because of just that entry criteria, that criteria is just keeping me out of this. The time when it does come around and it finally does, for example, hold, we're going to get that big move of volume coming in. So yes, there is still going to be the times, 100%, I will miss the trade. But it also the times, like let's just say already, if I entered there, I would have blown up. If I entered there, I would have blown. If I entered there, I would have blown. If I entered there, I'd be in drawdown. So yeah, it's yes, you might miss 1 or 2 trades, but it prevents me from taking 8 or 10 losses, if that makes sense. So the risk management being stricter is obviously better. USD and as price action. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. You also have to identify that not every day is a trading day, and how price is moving right now for me is just not a trading day. Chad, if you guys still not figured out, cheers, my brother. Have a good one. ATM, I always, so if guys know me, I do rely. Chad, see you guys on Wednesday morning. Oh yeah. See them Wednesday morning. But as you were saying, Chad, the not every day is a trading day. So as much as I want to take a trade, I'm not going to force something. Is it Chris? Come on, Chad. It's laying right there, the answer. I'm not going to say yes or no, but it's right there. But so yeah, it is obviously sometimes cuck to sit around. Thing is, this morning, Project G guys, we obviously sent the trade through. We sent this through for the sells. Unfortunately, I didn't get to enter because I was very strict on it. So we had the break, I wanted the retest, and then the move, and it literally went all the way. And our TP was this grey block here. So obviously that was a nice trade for us this morning. it was a 1 to 3. But yeah, some guys caught that, some didn't. And that's what I say. So I always talk to guys about when we look at the markets, I always preach it that there's probably one viable, legit trade a day on a market. And if you look at it right now, even if we take everything, the biggest move today was, if you look here, there was your retest. The retest failure to break, because now you've retested both Asia highs and Asia lows. This range, sorry, let's go with the range. Again, I'll teach you guys this range on Saturday. But there was the retest. Now that you come down, once we had this candle already, because now you've held, failed to break after having a retest, and you had a bearish engulfing, you could have entered. And once your only thing we had to watch out for was the breaks. If this held support, it's coming back, which obviously it broke. And then it just went all the way down to our level of support, which for us, we had this gray zone. But obviously, you definitely could have just aimed for the daily S1. So it could have been a very, very nice trade. And obviously, when we take these type of trades now, for the guys that don't know, obviously, like my old school trading, let's say you entered there, as I said, you basically would have even gone like that. So let's just say you could have said a 40 pip stop because you would have entered there. And you aim for that, there's a 1 to 4. But as we said, easily a nice comfortable target, a 1 to 3, and there you go. So that was obviously the trades this morning, and the same thing if you had the re-entry choice when we wanted the retest there. Very simple. We just literally, I think, had a 20 pip or something like that, 20, 25. Reason being, it can be so small, and yeah, there you go, you can still get the 3R trade. Purely just because if a trade breaks back in, at this point, you've actually already had probably a bullish engulfing, taking these lows out here and breaking back into the zone. You invalidate the trade. So yeah, it's a very much an area I look at when I trade those type of levels. And if anything, you know what, this could have been a buy, but it would have been aggressive, because that would have been your break back above a level of support. You want the retest, and that would have been a very, very aggressive entry. So again, that's why I'm not even looking at that. But this hold, if anything, you could have maybe entered there. But yeah, but price action just super, super choppy here today. As I said, keep failing at this level. So again, if we go back on this previous daily low, possibly you can look for the sells. But I mean, being an hour, 20 minutes into the session, not necessarily what I want to be trading then. He has quite a few, Ricks, quite a few. That's his alt on his alt of the alt account. But Chad, you know what? I don't think I'm going to keep you guys then too crazy. Markets are just super, super chalk today. So I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time. There's not a trade I'm going to take here. So I'm not going to keep pretending with you guys like, I'm going to take something. Even if it breaks now. For me, I've had to wait so long. I don't like the trade idea then. So I think we can almost go full screens. So guys, short and sweet, that technically is what a New York session should be. I've got my rules. If you've seen the content I've been doing lately, it's a lot of the content I'm doing that way because it also helps me hold myself accountable. Follow my rules, follow daily targets, follow times, follow this. And if I'm not entering those criteria, I know there's a problem. So London, we obviously a little bit more relaxed with the trades we take. We will wait for a trade because it's more or less volatile. Where we trade New York, we want to embrace volatility. So if we're not getting that volatility, we're not getting the trades you want necessarily, if that makes sense to you guys. So see you on Wednesday morning, Keegs. Not market maker, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. So obviously Chris is only going to be a Wednesday morning because he's away tomorrow. So I will be taking his seat tomorrow. So myself and Miles will be in the pilot seat tomorrow. So I'm going to see you guys then. Hope it's going to be a good one. Again, no trade today, Chad. But again, no trade is still better than a losing day. So always remember that. But I'm going to see you guys then. Nice to meet you tomorrow. Come prepared. Come ready. And let's get those pips this week. All right, guys. So stay safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, so delusional. In the notion of all this emotional.
You're not